Bill Anders, who took the famous Earthrise photograph, said, "We went all this way to explore the moon, and what we discovered in the process was the Earth." When we zoom out and see our planet from space, a lot of things become clear. It's a belief that anything is possible, that we, through working together, can really tackle the big problems.
Our next guest is a retired NASA astronaut, a decorated fighter pilot and test pilot, explorer, entrepreneur, and humanitarian. Please welcome Ron Garan.
We want to bring in former NASA astronaut Ron Garan. He's the author of the new book. It's called Floating in Darkness. Ron, tell us what you believe they're experiencing, since you have actually been at that vantage point before.
What they're experiencing is awe and wonder. It is just indescribable to see our planet from that vantage point. That first day in space, the most remarkable, the most memorable moment was when I got to look out the window for the first time. And I remember the first thing that hit me was just how unbelievably thin the atmosphere appeared from that vantage point. Because what I experienced in space was a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunity to see the planet from that perspective, and gratitude for the planet that we've been given. And in some way that I can't fully explain, being physically detached from the Earth made me feel deeply interconnected with everyone on it. The entire landscape of business, the entire landscape of innovation is changing rapidly. We could look at all these changes and we can allow them to let us shrink, to become more conservative in our approaches, or we can see them as opportunities. Now, I launched into space with a belief that we already right now have all the technology, all the resources necessary to solve many, if not all, the problems facing our planet. So I spent a good bit of my time earth gazing, pondering the question, if this is true, why do we still face so many problems and issues? The seeds to the answer to that question lies in our shared experience of living and working on the International Space Station, and the valuable lessons that experience gives us for life here on Earth. From space, I was able to look back and see what we have always been, one single human family with a common origin, and now I had a very deep understanding of our shared future. And this is an understanding that I did not always have. Everything I've done since leaving NASA was done with the motive of sharing this big picture, long-term perspective. And most importantly is what they do with that experience, how they change the world for the better through that new perspective that they've gotten of our planet.